How's it going, everyone? Mick here. Hope you're all doing well. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a video in regards to crypto and Electroneum. I know I've not covered ETN in a fair while. I've not really uploaded in a fair while, to be fair. My own fault, to be honest with you. I mean, since getting the house and starting the new job and bloody getting engaged and stuff, it's just kind of been you get out of the routine of regularly uploading, and then I don't know, it's just so hard to get back in that routine of regular uploads. But so I do apologise for it. It's my own fault. It's just other things have taken my mind recently. There's other really cool things going on at the moment in my life, so it has been tough to kind of just sit down and make sure that I get those regular uploads. I'm writing out a schedule planner, so I'm going to have a specific day where I actually upload that content, and actually set myself targets and stuff to make sure that I regularly upload, because that's what you guys deserve. But yeah, today's video I want to talk about ETN because one, the crypto market in general has been very bullish recently. Two, Electroneum are doing some exciting things, and I want to just briefly talk about it. To be honest, I want to take it back to basics, how I used to do my videos, where I'd find articles, I'd find posts and stuff, and then I'll just talk about that, and give my opinions. But yeah, moving into today's video, I want to talk about the Electroneum AnyTask platform launching. Obviously, I know a lot of you guys are going to be already aware of this because I am very late to the party on this. But what's really interesting is that Electroneum's very recently set out a number of tweets, basically launching their social accounts for various different regions. So you've got Malaysia there, you've got Singapore, you've got Korea, you've got China, you've got Japan, and you've got Cambodia. Obviously, Cambodia being the one where they have a main partnership with I think they said it was the third largest in Cambodia, Cellcard. And Cellcard are actually handling all of their all their marketing stuff there. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 separate countries in Asia. So it looks like that there is a huge push on marketing in that region in Asia. It looks like that there's going to be a huge marketing campaign launching very soon there. Obviously, starting with the social media handles. This is really exciting to see because this mass marketing campaign is what we've been talking about for the last year and a half. People asking when are they going to mass market, and they were very patient with it. And it's really exciting to see actually that you've got, and they're focusing on some large regions as well, like China, Japan, Korea, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore. Singapore being a very interesting one as well. That is a very exciting region. All of them are exciting regions, to be fair. So yeah, it is really positive to see that they are creating all those social handles ready. It's as if they're teasing to us that something is about to drop. And yeah, it is indeed very, very exciting. What I also want to reiterate is the launch of AnyTask. So AnyTask has launched. To be fair, it looks blooming awesome. It is very cool. If I show you the AnyTask website, I've just been kind of browsing through all the different types of tasks that you can get. There's all sorts. There's absolutely all sorts. And if we go to this article by Crypto Daily, It shows some of the current stats and analysis of what's happened so far since the platform has launched. So obviously it's a soft launch. It's kind of like what their public beta as such, or something similar to that. So yeah, 700 tasks have gone live, and nearly 100 tasks have been purchased already. That to me is that's not bad going at all, considering the platform is absolutely brand new. They don't have the the reach such as Fiverr, etc. Obviously, you've got to get those customers in. Now, you can only purchase with your debit card or credit card at the moment, and then obviously the sellers get the freelancers get paid in Electroneum. But yeah, just going through the website looks absolutely fantastic. I'm all set up. But yeah, let's just do something. What I've noticed is that there's not an awful lot of like, say for example, dominating freelancers. Because there's only a few of them that have sold a couple so far. That have sold multiple. Let's go to let's do. There was one, and I really let's go to voiceovers. And then let's go to, obviously, look, none of them have reviews yet, so it doesn't look like any of them sold anything yet. But this guy here, Lawrence Sheldon, let's just click on that. He does UK voiceovers for your explainer video. He also does it for corporate videos as well. What's really bugging me is that I actually recognise his voice from somewhere. Maybe I've heard an advert or something, maybe because he does this professionally. Don't know him or anything like that, but his voice is really familiar to me. I feel like I've heard it before somewhere. But yeah, this looks absolutely fantastic. Obviously, it has the same branding design as Electroneum as a whole. And you've got all these cool features. You can browse your tasks, view your portfolio, chat with freelancers, send multiple file types, 24/7 support, track process, upfront pricing, and payment protection. That being very important, because with any new platform like this, there's going to be people that are going to be setting up tasks with malicious intent. I mean, that's just the nature of any freelancing platform. There's a lot of scams on all freelancing sites, and these companies have to adapt to catch those people. If you're setting up a task, it freelancing sites are kind of an easy target when it comes to malicious people listing, because they can just list anything. They get their payment and then they don't carry out the task, or they do like a really poor version of it, or you don't get your money's worth, and it's all deliberate. But yeah, it'd be really interesting to see how Electroneum tackle that in the future. Obviously, it's a brand new site, so there is going to be hurdles in that regard. People will be disputing what they buy, etc., because you're never going to have 100% happy customer rate. But yeah, it's really positive to see. Another thing I wanted to quickly point out in regards to the marketing side of things is Olivia Acuna. We all know and love him. He's the PR manager for Electroneum, and he actually commented or retweeted the Electroneum gone live in Malaysia, and stated this is the start of a massive Electroneum promotional campaign in the region. So all of these different regions, there is a huge purpose behind it, and it is really exciting. Now, going into cryptocurrency as a whole, obviously Bitcoin has and altcoins in general have done very well over the past week. It's been correcting recently over the last couple days, but we saw Bitcoin go back above that $10,000 mark. It's come back under, but it reached like $10,300, and a lot of the altcoins were following suit. Now, in regards to Electroneum weren't doing so well. They weren't rising with the rest of the pack. They're down to 119th on the rankings. And the only kind of logical explanation I can kind of give to it is this very poor liquidity. It is very poor liquidity. There are much lesser known cryptocurrencies that have tons of trade volume, and that is purely because they're on your Binances, they're on your Bitrexes, they're on these really well established exchanges, because people are scared to use these smaller exchanges these days because they're all getting hacked so easily. We look at Cryptopia. I mean, they're still going through their whole legal process of filing for liquidation since their massive hack, and there was a lot of Electroneum community members that are kind of stuck in that process still. I will do an update on how that is all going when I have the information in front of me to share, because there have been some developments. I think that the court stuff is starting soon in regards to that. But yeah, what I'd really love to see going forward is a real push for well-established exchanges. I know in terms of Electroneum's utility, what's it going to be used for? Obviously, it's not going to be one of those speculative traded coins. But if we want to make the most out of the bull market, if we want to make the most out of the demand for cryptocurrency, and by doing all of these positive things, if you don't have the liquidity behind it, if you don't have the legitimate exchanges, and I'm not saying that the other exchanges Electroneum's listed on aren't legitimate, they're just not the really big players in the industry, and we've seen a lot of exchanges go under. We've seen a lot of exchanges get hacked and not be able to recover, and we've seen a lot of exchanges not deal with their security properly, and that probably boils down as to why Electroneum aren't performing as from a price aspect, as opposed to say something like High Performance Blockchain, which has been doing absolutely amazingly recently. They were doing back-to-back like 20% gains during the big rise last week. But if you look at their trading volume, it's in the millions and millions of dollars, because they've got those high liquidity exchanges that everybody is signed up to. So that would be a really good thing to see. I know they're working with getting Electroneum listed on US based exchanges, but they have to prove to the SEC that they are not a security first. But in regards to that, you can still go after your other big massive exchanges. If you're launching social media through China, then you should be going on Binance. I know at this point, I'd just probably swallow my pride and pay the fee, and get on there as soon as possible, because whilst we all don't really like their intentions and their money grabbing, etc., they do have probably the best and most liquidated exchange there, you know. But then from a US standpoint, you really want to be getting your Coinbase, you want to be getting your blockchain .info, those massive industry leading exchanges. That's where all the legitimacy and the trust is in terms of trading cryptocurrency. So that for me would be a top priority at this point, because they've done excellently at getting all of this stuff ready. I think there needs to be the ability to trade and get that liquidity to the coin. It's been quite a long couple of years in this bear market, so it will be good to see ETN making the most of this positivity that's been around lately. So yeah, that's what I thought I'd do a video on today. I hope you guys have been well. Looking to try and upload once a week. I'm going to get my schedule sorted, and then I'll announce which day I will be uploading. I think Friday would be the best day, because that is the working week. Naturally, the end of the working week. If we're going to have big announcements, it'll be during those days. And then I can kind of report it on the Friday or the Saturday, and not miss anything. So if you like this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys out in the next video. Peace out.